No, he is still not a part of a World Cup winning team. Whereas Pele won a World Cup at 17 itself. And because he wasn't there, the entire Brazil is ready to crown him with the feather that Pele had in his crown. There is no doubt that he is one of the fantastic players that Brazil had ever produced. The two match-winning goals by Neymar Jr. in the FIFA World Cup 2014 opening match against Croatia proves it all. Pedro Viera, who has been a renowned journalist for the last 15 years, said he has not been a witness to Pele's style, but he has seen Neymar's style of the game, and he is sure that would have Neymar been a part of the team then, he would have been the best of all.
People tell that he recently bought a car with a lot of difficulty because he was bought by 10 of União Mogi soccer team in Mogi das Cruzes. He was a very valuable player, and 10 of União Mogi's associates got money together to buy his pass, as we speak, as we say here in Brazil. With this money, he bought a little house in Santos to his mother and a car. And stories tell, I can't confirm that, but maybe Neymar's father can, that with this car he was going to Santos with Neymar Jr. and the wife, and he got into an accident that put an end to his professional football career. Luckily, maybe his dreams came true years later through his son. Maybe bigger dreams than he couldn't ever imagine.
Like Pele's father, he was a footballer.
Yes. Maybe it's a story that is repeating. And having the city of Santos as the cradle of two of the greatest players in Brazilian football history. Neymar is a phenomenon, and Pelé is always be remembered as the greatest of them all. It's a really hard question to answer because there will be always Pelé's fans that will never trade him by another player, no matter what this new player comes to achieve. I didn't see Pelé play, only footage or archives, but I can see Neymar play, and it's a different type of football, soccer, that is being playing. It has to be a lot more strength, a lot more power, a lot more technique. Maybe in Pelé's time, Neymar would be the greatest of them all. But Pelé's, at that time, did something we football fans could never imagine it could be done. It's a tricky question. I don't know if you can compare different times, different eras. They didn't play together. I can't answer that. I didn't see Pelé play. I have seen Neymar play. I guess I'll have to go with my father's opinion. He doesn't trade Pelé for anyone, and he knows a lot about football, my father. So I guess Pelé will be always have the crown.
And what is the chance of Brazil? What do you think?
I guess they are pretty good. It's a competitive team that has only one star, that is Neymar. I don't think Brazil has any stars, and it's a type of group that Luciano Scolari liked to have, the traditional Scolari family. But I think a lot of great teams have problems with some players injured or coming from injuries, and I guess the medical staff of those teams will be the greatest stars of this competition. If they can recover those players that can make a difference in the World Cup, I guess.
I don't think Brazil has got this problem.
Brazil doesn't have this problem, but Germany, that is one of the favorites. A lot of players are coming from injuries, and France, and I guess it will be a competitive Spain, Deutschland. I guess Robin, if I'm not mistaken, is recovering yet from injury. But I guess it will be a very competitive World Cup, but by a narrow margin. Spain and Deutschland will be my favorites, but I'm cheering for Brazil always with all my heart.